Very random point that I want to make because, sorry, this video is so random and unstructured, but I just wanted to say one thing. And as much as I take my YouTube channel seriously, it's also not that serious, you know what I'm saying? So what I want to say is that, first of all, my cat is so cute. And then the second thing is, don't expect to know how everything will align. So right now, you might have some big goals that you have for yourself. And as much as it is good to plan and to have like basically an action plan, you won't really know how everything is going to unfold. So don't waste too much time trying to figure that out. I feel like a lot of times when I was trying to start my YouTube channel, I was trying to figure out from A to Z how everything was going to happen, the types of videos I was going to make, how I was going to transition from what I felt very comfortable talking about to things that I didn't feel as comfortable talking about. But all you have to think about is your short-term milestones, like what you can control right now that aligns with that bigger version of yourself. But let me give you an example where I did succeed in. When I became a professional athlete, it's not like I had everything planned from A to Z on how to become a professional athlete. It's something that, was in the back of my mind, and then eventually everything led up to that opportunity. But in the short term, there was only a few things that I could actually control that could give me the best chances to become a pro athlete. It's basically a guessing game. No one knows for sure, but all you got to focus on is what do you oh my God, I stuttered. What do you know right now? And what can you do as a decision that is the best one possible with what you know? That's all you can really control. You can't get mad at yourself for making a wrong decision if you didn't know any better. Just think as critically as possible, as rationally and logically as possible on what is the best thing you can do right now in the short term that gives you the best chances for you to achieve your vision in the long term. There was one thing though that we all had in common. All professional athletes, I guarantee you, we all had that in common, is the belief. We all believed that we could become a professional athlete. So whatever goal you have right now, don't stress too much on how you're going to get there. Just believe that you can, and then do the short-term actions that will get you there. Because along the way for my professional journey, there were so many unfairness, unpredictabilities, obstacles, challenges, inequalities, things that came my way, injuries, good opportunities as well that I could have never predicted. I could have never planned everything from A to Z for that to happen. But whatever came my way, whatever came our way as professional athletes, we all had that same mindset that we would just never give up. And that's why we became pros. So whatever you want to do in your life, if you want to become in the top 1%, make sure that you have a relentless belief that no matter what comes in your way, you're going to figure it out. Because I promise you, most people don't want to figure it out. Most people, when things get hard, they quit. Most people, when they get challenged, they view that as a sign to give up. But you will have challenges along your whole journey, especially if you want to be excellent, especially if you want to be in the top 1%. You're going to show even greater challenges. So right now in your life, if you have big obstacles that are coming your way and you're like, why is this happening to you? It's happening to you. It's happening for you because God, the universe, higher power, someone out there knows that you can handle it and that is necessary for you to reach your next level. Nothing was given to you by accident. Everything has a purpose, but you choose what it means to you. That's the choice that you have. So whatever comes in your way, make sure that you have the mentality that you're going to use that to your advantage. I'm going to end this video with a mini story. So some of you, 99.9% of you, don't know that growing up, I actually left my home when I was like 13 years old to go live in a host family. And the reason why I did that was because I wanted to be in a different school so I could be closer to this soccer academy that could have the best soccer for my development. But that required me to leave my home. I couldn't be with my family anymore. And that was like a big decision, but it felt like it was the right decision. And when I was in a host family, I actually lived with a girl that was also in that same soccer program. I lived at her house in her family. And I didn't really know her that well, but obviously I got to know her really well. We shared a room and everything. And she always was someone that growing up, we were kind of competing against each other, not in a negative way, but we were just both really good goal scorers. The thing is, she was really known for her technical aspects. She was very crafty with her feet. Meanwhile, I was the one that was good because I was like the bulldozer. I just worked really hard and I was just faster and more athletic than people. So I was always finding a way to score from my athleticism. So it was a little intimidating to be with someone that was that technical at soccer because she had everything I did not have. But at that age, I did not realize that I had the most valuable asset. I had a powerful mindset. Because for the longest time, she was always known as the best forward, the most talented player. But eventually, when things started to get hard and she got tested and we reached a new level where we were encountering more competition and more talent, she felt insecure because other people were getting just as good as her. Meanwhile, I knew that I was never good in my technical abilities, but I always knew that I would always work on myself, find ways to get better, learn from trainings, learn from other people. And I just had the proper mindset to keep growing. And eventually I had to switch host families because she ended up quitting the soccer program. And it was just too awkward to stay in the same environment, you know, if you don't align with the same ambitions anymore. So what really distinguished me growing up was my mindset. And I really feel like that was the key to bringing me to where I am today. The power of the mind is so beautiful, and it's something that I want you to start focusing on. And if you want to keep learning more about it, you should stick around my channel because I'm going to do this whole new series that's going to be all about skill development, and the mindset is one of them. And if you are even more interested about surrounding yourself with like-minded people, sorry I stuttered, but I don't want to restart that, you can go to my community. It's free. It's a self-improvement community on School where you can sign up and just be surrounded by people that hold you accountable and push you to get better. And then finally, I feel like I'm offering so many things, but this is just if you want to know more about me and my movement and the people that are surrounded in our community, you can sign up for my newsletter. Oh my God, I'm really tired. I can't speak anymore. You can sign up for my newsletter where it has my private stories about the life that I live right now and experiences that I have. It's like my way to really fully connect with my tightest community. It's where I get the most vulnerable and where I share like things that I don't share anywhere else. So if that's something that's interesting to you, you can also sign up in my description. So that's it. I hope you learned something today. At the end of the day, I want you to lead your life so you can lead others. And that's how we're going to make a world a better place. I love you so much, and I will see you very soon in a new video. Mwah.